People, what's going on? So, about to get started. Okay, so I think that, oh, I don't know what happened. Okay, here we go. We have to be aware of how we feel. What's going on, people? Feeling is the language of the soul, but also we attract what we desire based on how we feel, because our feelings are connected to our vibration, and our vibration is our point of attraction. You have to monitor how you are feeling. Every morning, the first thing you need to do is ask yourself, consciously ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Because if you don't feel good, your day will go according to that feeling. That day, your day will go according to your vibration. Simple. So first thing I do is I get my vibration under control and I start thinking about what I'm grateful for. And I start running down, just like a list of things that I absolutely love, that I'm grateful for. And my vibration goes higher and higher and higher. And then I go about my day. I never start the day with low negative vibes, with low feelings. Because remember, you're always going to attract to you based on what you feel. This is the law of attraction. It's absolutely true, 100% true. You attract into your life what you feel, because this is a like attracts like based universe. What energy are you broadcasting? What are you putting out into the world? This is why affirmations are powerful, because affirmations can change how you feel. And if you change how you feel, you change your point of attraction. And it's that simple. Change how you feel. You may not be where you want to be right now, but I promise you, if you can kind of feel your way through it, you'll manifest it. Feeling is underrated. You must monitor how you feel, period. So I'm going to answer a few questions. So if you have any questions to ask me, I will do my best to answer them right now for you guys. I love you all so much. Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you something about me. And I've been like this my whole entire life. I can't fake something. I don't know how to fake something. So let's say there is a particular person that kind of rubs me the wrong way. I don't know how to mask how I feel. So what you see is what you get. When I talk about these universal laws, if I said it, I meant it. I'm living proof that you create your reality. This is no BS, because I don't BS. I don't got time for it. Never had time for it. My goal is to help direct other creators, because I believe if we're all on one accord, vibrating at a high rate, the vibrational frequency of the planet has no choice but to raise with us, because we create reality consciously and unconsciously, but also collectively. We're always co-creating our realities together. So if I can get other creators to start vibrating high, thinking on wealth instead of lack, we can change the paradigm of the planet. We can change how we see the world. We're so powerful together that if we get on one accord, black, white, Hispanic, I don't care, we're family. if we get on one accord, there's nothing that can stop us. There's nothing that can stop us. Period. There's nothing that can stop us but division. See, thing is, I don't preach division. I preach unity. Because when we're unified, we get shit done. Like, we are unstoppable as people when we are unified working together. We're powerful creators separately, but together, oh my God, we're tremendous. Period. So that's one of the reasons why I do what I do. My main goal is to raise the vibration of the planet. Because right now, I think the vibration can use some raising. Yeah. But again, I'm rambling on. But listen, guys, listen. You are powerful by yourselves. You are a magnificent creator by yourselves. But when you have other people that's with you, that's vibrating on the same frequency, there's nothing in heaven or on earth that can keep the good from you. You are powerful creators. This is why my wife uses these universal principles. My children use these universal principles because we're all on one accord. And you have, 5 creators in one household thinking the same things, visualizing the same things. How could we not have it? People say, oh my goodness, Justin, you got a mansion. You can have this. You can have this. My family and I, we manifested this house together. Before we got this house, every week we drove by this house, just visualizing together living in this house. I'm not special. I just know how to use these laws. You create your reality wonderful alone, but together you're unstoppable. There's nothing that you can't have. Get on one accord. Period. Get on one accord and watch how things seem to slightly manifest faster. Yeah. I'm over here rambling again. All right, let's see something. Okay, so let me read some comments. Okay, guys. Love from India. What's going on, India? So somebody said that they want to know if they're using the law of attraction correctly because their emotions are going up and down. In order to get stable results using these universal principles, you have to control how you feel. Because everything manifests according to our vibration, and our vibration is connected to how we feel. That's a perfect indicator of what you are drawing into your world. What do you feel? I told you before, every morning I am constantly just redirecting my feelings. I'm plucking up the weeds in my mind, right? Because your mind is fertile soil. And every morning you have to cultivate your land. Because if you don't, weeds sprout up. So what I do is I pluck up the weeds, then I plant seeds of greatness, of prosperity, of wealth. And then I hold that vibration with me, and I take it with me wherever I go, and I attract in my reality based on that vibration that I'm putting out. Is that clear? Because I don't think that was clear. I know that sometimes this information, can be sometimes kind of muddled a little bit. Because, you are like explaining these universal principles that really fully can and cannot be explained at the same time. It's that deep. But I try to simplify these things. So emotion is your point of attraction. What do you feel? Control how you feel, and you control what you attract into your world. Period. All right, let me see something else. Let me go to the group chat again. Spain. I love Spain. My wife and I went to Spain 3 years ago. Amazing. Simply amazing. Bunny Love Cash Flow. Thank you so much. I love you. Listen. Anybody that supports me, anybody that watches my videos, anyone that signs up to YouAreCreators.tv, I am so grateful. All of this started with a dream. Like, y'all don't have no idea. Like, nothing was given to me. Nothing was given to me. All of this started with a dream. So I am grateful for all of you that support me, that write me. I'm grateful. Super grateful. Let's see. I'm going to read some more comments, okay, guys? It's very hard to believe in the secret when you have many health issues at a very young age and take many meds. It's very hard to vibrate high. So, planet Earth really is. Planet Earth is what you make it, but planet Earth can be very challenging at times because we get to experience everything, the full spectrum, the whole polarity, the hot, the cold, the really, really, really good, and the really, really opposite of good. If you aren't experiencing wellness right now in your body, there's a few things you can do. You can visualize yourself whole. You can speak yourself whole. You can eat right. And you can forgive. I found out that many of our sicknesses and diseases are caused from energy that we are somehow holding within us, that we are not releasing. This is why forgiveness is so important, because if you don't forgive, you're somehow, how can I put this? Okay. When you don't forgive, you create a energy within you. And if you don't release that energy, it has to manifest somewhere, usually in the body. All sickness stems from some type of dis-ease in the body. Some type of energy that is being held there that needs to be released. Yeah. So you know what? Yeah, I'm going to touch on that later on as well. All right, let me read some more comments. Okay, somebody said that I see double digits numbers a lot. What does it mean? So, I am a huge component and huge advocate for numbers. Like, I really believe that our angels are constantly communicating with us. And if you don't like the word angels, you can use guides. But they are constantly communicating with us. Constantly. Right? Sometimes when you look at the clock, you'll see 222 or 333 or 444 or 555. And for me, like, this happens maybe 3 or 4 times a day. When you get time, study angel numbers, because you'll realize that our guides are always directing us. They're steering us through numbers. Also study, what's his name? Pythagoras. Study numerology. I'm telling you, there is a lot of truth in everything is numbers. The universe is very organized, very organized. And you'll see just how organized the universe is when you start seeing certain sets of numbers every time you look. I mean, every time you look at the clock, you see 222. I'm like, every time I'm looking, I'm seeing 222. What does this mean? Or 111. What does it mean? Study angel numbers. Study them and actually use them. Yeah, I mean, that's my suggestion on it. I won't go too deep into it because I can. I really, really can. But we'll save that for like another episode. All right. How do I get rich? That's something that I love teaching. So thing is, I love studying money. Money has always fascinated me. Always fascinated me. Always. Because I never understood how come some people were able to have a lot of it while others just can't seem to make a go of it. What's the difference? And I found out there's many differences. But it all boils down to kind of your beliefs about money. Because what you believe about money dictates your distance between it. So, okay, prime example. I was raised in a very religious household, right? My parents never struggled with money, but they kind of taught me to, religion taught me to pray two ways, right? Religion teaches you to not want money, right? Because the love of money is the root of all evil. But then you have to live. And they tell you to give thanks for the abundance. So you're asking for money, but you're not asking for money at the same time. That means that you're double-sided. When I realized that money isn't evil, money isn't wicked, money is simply an energy that gives you freedom in the physical world. Money gives you freedom. Money, believe it or not, if you are in the rat race, that's a form of slavery. You weren't designed to go to a job that you hate every single day and work there for 30-something years and then retire and die. You were built for greater things, for magnificent things. Whoever set up society, they set up people to be workers. This is why school teaches us not to be entrepreneurs. School teaches us to be workers. From kindergarten, we are trained to be diligent workers, not bosses. I recommend you become a boss. And the only way that you can become a boss is by changing your mindset. If you change your mindset, everything changes. So if you change how you see yourself, if you see yourself as a worker, you'll be a worker all your life. You must change your self-image. How do you see yourself? When I first realized that my thoughts create my reality and my beliefs determine how much money I attract, I decided to change my beliefs, to consciously change how I view money, because I view money as evil or wicked because religion taught me that. You don't want a lot of money. You don't want to be too successful. BS. Listen. You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say that. I got to stop myself. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. When you find out that the universe or God doesn't care how much money you have, you'll be free. So for me, if you're religious, but you want to live a better life, and you have a sneaky subconscious feeling that money is bad, you have to change those beliefs, because if you don't, you won't have a lot of money. You will self-sabotage any success that you seek, because subconsciously you have these ideas playing in the background that money is bad. You don't want to have a lot of money. You don't want to have a lot of money. You must change those programs. And this is why I have affirmations. You can actually buy all of my affirmations two ways. You can buy them on Fiverr, or you can buy them at YouAreCreators.tv for only $4.99. So, yeah, affirmations really do work. I do affirmations all the time because I'm constantly reprogramming bad habits that I developed. Believe it or not, we all have some type of bad programming running in the background. But it is up to you to change or reprogram the system. And you can do that through affirmations. So, to make a long story short, if you want to be rich, you must see yourself as rich. You must change those programs. You must feel as if you are rich. You must give money away. Believe it or not, you can actually get rich by giving. You can get rich by giving. Society teaches us, don't give, because if you give, you may not have enough for yourself. That's bullshit. Because there's a universal law that says what you give comes back to you multiplied. What you give. Now, the thing is, you don't always have to give money. You can give time. You can give talents. You can give your gifts. But whatever you give has to come back to you multiplied. Giving is a sure way to get rich. This is why, certain cultures give 10%. Because when you give, you have to get. See, stamp this on your heart. Giving really isn't giving. Giving is more so like a investment. Because whatever you give, you have to receive. Negative energy, positive energy. You give money, somehow, some way, you will receive more money. That's really, dude, 80% of my business is free, believe it or not. People see this like, oh, you're doing good with your 80% of YouAreCreators, it's free. I charge for two things, my books and YouAreCreators.tv. Everything else is free. Everything else is free. I give of my talents. I give. And then somehow, some way, money finds me. Large quantities of money finds me because I'm giving of myself. Service. Now get this. You don't have to give everything, but give something. Give something. I promise you, if you give what you have, not all of it, but give some of what you have, you'll never go without. Giving always leads to receiving. These are universal laws that can't be broken. I didn't make this up. I'm a student just like you're a student. I'm a student, but I'm teaching this because I am mastering these laws in my life. I'm mastering them. But once you master them, you'll see how money starts to find you everywhere. Money is everywhere. Opportunities are everywhere. Abundance is everywhere. These are ideas that I have to plant in my subconscious mind. There's money everywhere. There's abundance everywhere. There is always more than enough. I don't believe in lack. Excuse my language. But if anybody tells you that there is lack in the world, that's bullshit. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. There's more than enough of everything. There's more than enough of natural resources, opportunities. There's more than listen, we live in 2019. We have the internet. The internet gives you access to billions of people just like that. YouTube teaches you to do anything. You can learn how to read and write code. You can make websites. YouTube teaches you everything and anything. There is nothing but opportunity in front of you. But it is up to you to go after what you want. But we live in an infinite universe. Do not watch the news. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. Oh, people bring up gas prices. What if I told you that we don't need gasoline anymore? We have water. We have water. When you have time, Google a inventor by the name of Stanley Myers. Back in the 90s, he invented a water car that ran on salt water, fresh water, brackish water. Water is the most abundant element we have on the planet. There is more than enough of everything. And if something is dwindling down, there is an alternative that works even better. There is nothing but opulence and abundance in our lives. Once you train your mind to see that, to speak that, your world has to reflect that energy that you're putting out. I only put out abundance. Listen, I don't talk about what I don't have. I don't talk about what I don't want to happen. I have trained my mind to only talk about what I want to happen. I have trained myself to only talk about what I desire to happen in the physical world. I promise you, when you can do that, your life will look unrecognizable. Day and night. Day and night. Because you changed your point of attraction. What you focus on grows. I focus on abundance, wealth, good health, kindness. So, one of my goals for this lifetime is to be a better person, to be just who I naturally am. Because sometimes the world can change you. Okay, I'm from Chicago, right? And I kind of had two upbringings, okay? So, I was born in Harvey, Illinois. Then I moved to like a really good neighborhood with my family. But my family, my other family, my aunties, uncles, and cousins, they lived in the rougher side of the city. So I got two educations. But I noticed how Chicago would change me from a really nice young man to someone that had to survive. You can't let the world change you. If you are a light, be a light. Be a light. You have to be strong to live on this planet. This planet is sometimes challenging, but you can't let them change you. Let your light shine. Spread love. Spread positivity. Because some of the areas that I was raised in, they taught the opposite. Because you had to be a certain way to survive. Don't let the world change you. Let your light shine. Shine bright. Here I am rambling again. All right, y'all, you know what? I'm about to go because I'm planting some trees. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. It's raining today. So I'm planting some trees. Let me show you. So I dug some holes and planted some trees, but it's thundering, so let me get back inside. Let me get back inside. So, you may not know this, but I love plants. Like, I love gardening. I love it. I love it. So, anytime I can plant something in my garden, when I have time, I do it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. This is Justin from YouAreCreators. Sign up to YouAreCreators.tv if you haven't already. Only $4.99 a month. But trust me, you'll love it. I gotta go. See you guys later.